tell y'all what, this will bring this. Our lakes here at the, our ponds, I guess, here at the club have gone up so much. Like they are literally overflowing. I mean, even the docks are. Probably bring this with me just in case. Also, just in case you're wondering what hooks and stuff I'm using. I had on a VMC hook earlier, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't really like the angle that the hook came towards this. So anyway, these are Harmony. I've used them a bunch and I really like those. And I'll show you why here in a second. I'm not going to bring this whole thing, although I might want to tie that on. We'll call it for now. Keep this, although I could tie on at least a brighter color, you think? Yeah, let's try that. I'll bring that with me. Alright, so I want to bring this, and get my hook. And because of, look at this. This is where the water line is. Let's start by just re-rigging this real quick. Alright, put my weight on. And put this on. And I'm going to go ahead and just tie on Palomar. Oh, I was scared. Oh, it's the feeder. Oh, we're definitely fishing around here now. I know it's technically cheating, but I didn't set the feeder off. The feeder just set itself off. I'll throw over there real quick. Hold on. I'll even shut this for a second. Can I even reach it? I do have deck boots on, so I'm not. Oh yeah. Look at that. I wonder if they'll eat this if the easier food is right there. Some of them are turtles. Oh, come on. Keep it high in the water. Come on. They're probably not going to bite the harder bait. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of them and they're not biting it. Oh, that is a big one. I wonder if they're carp. Oh yeah, some of those are carp. Oh yeah, those are giant carp. Dang. I'm thinking about getting some carp set up. It can't only be carp though. So I'm probably not gonna catch a carp on this, but that is good to know. And again, this pond is, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know how absolutely flooded this pond is. Especially because, you know, only a few videos back where I fished this during the summer time of last year. It's, oh, that was a bass. That was a bass. That wasn't a carp that time. Oh no. There we go. Oh my gosh. Big one. Oh, he spotted. Oh gosh. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I told you a giant bass was smacking around here. Where did I put my scale? Oh God. He is feisty. He wants to get back in there and catch some food, and I'm all for that. But I saw that bass just lurking around over here, and I was like, dude, I've got to toss in there and see if he'll bite this wacky rig, and he took off. Luckily, I was still able to get in with my drag knot set. 3.68, 3.64, 3.66. We'll get there right there in the middle. Look at that. Nice. And look at these crazy spots he's got on him. That's crazy. Giant, almost 4-pounder. Beautiful fish. We're gonna put him back so he can go get bigger. And away he goes. I think that was due to 2 reasons. One, obviously, that they just let the food out over here. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Let the food out over here, and also because I saw him over here in this area. But there's a dock right here. It's a flooded dock, and dock is kind of where they kind of should be hiding right now. I'm gonna check my drag again. It could have just been just that size. Oh gosh. Ducks should be where they're hiding, especially now that this is new bank level. Like the bank has moved up. They're kind of hiding on that submerged dock, which is honestly perfect. I'm just hoping there's another bass over here that's wanting to fight the carp for some food. And of course that was on the wacky worm, wacky stick, wacky rig, whatever you want to call it. And it's the mock. What I like about it is it actually sinks it sinks fairly, for like a Cinco, it sinks really well. But they have a dot on there to show you where the center of balance is, so you can see that balance is perfect. Where sometimes you rig in the middle, but that's not really the center of weight, and it kind of rigs off kind of crooked and stuff. These give you the perfect place to rig them up at. Come on, let's get one more bass. Let's roll on to fight some carp. Oh gosh. It's funny because I felt him tap it, and I was like, well, am I sure he grabbed it? And then, oh, look, see, there was one that bit and went that way. I want to say that the bass seem, at least in this short interaction I've seen them that I've that I've actually seen them together, knowingly saw them together, the bass seem to be steering clear of the carp. And I honestly wasn't sure because of how heavy it was. I wasn't sure if I had a carp. I just got lucky, or I don't know if I'd consider it lucky or not, but if a carp just happened to bite it. Yeah, I mean, like, they're sucking in food right now. Oh, they're sucking in food right now, but they're not grabbing that wacky worm. I even was like, had it up on the surface next to where they were grabbing it. Yeah, I see a lot of. And apparently the bass are still eating this. I mean, it's fish food, it's not carp food. But I'm just surprised, I guess. That is so, dude, I'm telling you, I think fishing for carp would be so much fun. I don't know if it's considered a trash fish or not, but let me at least close my door real quick, or pull it around to this side, because I need a new wacky stick anyway, just about. So we're gonna throw this back on here. I needed a new one on this earlier anyway. So let's get it hooked up first. Oh, I was gonna say earlier, so there's a much deeper notch on these than there are on those VMC. I think I really like those VMC, but unless I bent it out catching a fish, the angle of it isn't in line. It kind of like bent out this way. I don't know if I like that, but then it has these have a deep notch, and they're, like I said, they're in line exactly where you'd think and want it. And I could just come up through here, come up these little ribs right in the center of that. Man, if y'all have never fished a Rage Bug by Strike King, you've got to just go out there and give it a shot. These and these over there. So this is one, two baits. I'm gonna toss around here with this stuff for a second, and then we'll move on. See if we can get another bass right here. I think they're probably all. Oh, there's a bunch on the. I can just kind of kick them off. Look, see, this little bitty. And I'm more inclined to think that these are not carp. Again, I don't know if you remember, go a few videos back and just look at the videos of me fishing this pond and look how much higher the dock was off the water than right now. Like, we're feet deeper. Oh, little bitty fish. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Get him under the dock. Get him up. Biggin'. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Oh God. Biggin'. Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh. Oh gosh. Yo. Oh. I'm gonna get him away from the water before he is feisty. And he swallowed this thing. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh gosh. Strong fella. Look at that. Straight down the gullet. Dude, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close to my PB right here. What's crazy is I can almost reach my whole hand in here. All right. No bleeding, so we're good. I was kind of worried about where you caught him right in the back of the tongue. Y'all, this thing is a giant, and his teeth are sharp. These big ones have some sharp teeth. Oh, 4.43. I honestly thought it was closer to 5, but a 4.5, 4.48, 4.43. All right, zeroed out. 4.41. We'll go ahead and lock that in at a 4.41. Goodness. So look at that beauty right there. I've actually never seen their eyes move around much. Beautiful fish, beautiful color. Doesn't have much of a lateral line, but his tail is all jacked up. I'm kind of curious if the lateral line distinction color has to do with male or female. There she goes, or he goes, whatever. Get this all unwrapped real quick. What's going on? Okay, there it goes. My wacky stick is still holding on. Goodness. Barely though. And again, that one, I don't know. That one I think was just hanging out in the spot that it should be. Again, we're fishing. I don't even know what I was saying before that bite. And the guy's just now pulling up, so I'm kind of glad that. Hope I'm not too much in his way. I think I'm all right. We'll see. How you doing? I'm on your way? No, I'm not on your way. Sorry, bud. But it was. So anyway, so You can see this lay down right here, this branch that's always in here. I've fished around this before and I've caught fish off of it. And especially right now because it's flooded, because we have this submerged dock, which is perfect. And we have this lay down right here. The feeder just went off. I'm like, I felt like it was a perfect trifecta of big bass, or at least bass. And thank goodness it actually was, which also makes me think that, oh, that was a bad cast. But I was thinking this little, if I can get up under all this, that might be one too. Man, that was a fun fight. Monster. Probably could have had my drag a little bit looser for a 4.5 pounder. Honestly, sometimes I'm not sure. I'm like, oh, I don't have to set my drag super high, because I'm like, I'm only gonna catch like a 3 pounder at most, 3.5 on average. But I guess it's gonna be that time that I don't set it properly that I'm gonna lose the big one. Luckily, I said I had him set just right. And we're still getting fish swimming up over here. And again, I think the bass and the carp just tend to stay away from each other. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm seeing, how deep is this part? Okay, I'm sorry. If I'm seeing swirls and stuff, it might be a bass, because all the carp have kind of gone away. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably attribute most of those catches to the fact that there was a feeder that went off. How deep can I go right here? Okay. This wacky rig is holding, this wacky stick is holding on strong. It is beat up, it's hurting, but it is still pulling through for me. Remember, every time you catch a good fish, probably honestly any fish, you definitely want to kind of pull your line out, let it loosen up, because when you hook set on some of these fish, you're gonna tighten that braid down on your reel, and you go to cast and you're not gonna get anything. I don't know why I always feel like I have to be like dead quiet. Dead quiet. I think if you're yelling and screaming, then obviously. I don't know why I didn't take pictures of those bass. When I'm recording, sometimes I completely forget to take pictures. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad to see the water up this high. I'm curious how long it's gonna take to go back down. There's another car coming. There's actually a lot of people here today at the club. I'm kind of surprised. Usually I come out here and I don't see anybody.
Man, we didn't catch anything yet.
Oh, really? Yeah, I just got out here, so I wasn't sure with all the flooding and stuff.
I know.
But
I'm trying to test it out.
yeah.
See you around.
Yeah, good luck, brother. It's every man for themselves out here, y'all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Oh. Oh, he stole my wacky. Dang, he only had the worm. Dang it. Dang, I was getting nibbled hard right there. He was either like a bluegill or something, or he just wasn't really sure about the bait. See, look, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but there's a little bitty dot right there. And that's where your hook goes in. Just punch it through. Boom. I'm telling you, these might be carp still, but because I just threw it straight out here. I didn't even throw it around anything, and I was getting these little bites of something. And I'm telling you, I've caught some bluegill on a wacky rig. It's not the fastest thing. It's not the most exciting bait, but I tell you what, it catches fish, and it catches fish of all sizes. As you saw, caught nearly a 5 pounder. Oh, 4.5 pounder. Again, I think some of that had to do with the fact that the feeder went off. But hey, like I said, I didn't put the feeder out here. I was gonna fish here anyway. It went off all by itself. It had nothing to do with it. And to be fair, I didn't even know when it goes off. So on the Wacky rig too, a lot of times you'll get it on the fall. It's when it's just shimmering down. And so you'll wait for it to sink, pop it up, do a couple big pops. You might get one on the rise, but a lot of times you're gonna get it on that fall. And you just feel that thump. And you let them have it for a second and then pull her up. Hooks it and there she is. Oh gosh. I don't know why my line feels that way. So some carp right here. Although, I don't know, I think I see it different in the way carp swim versus bass. Carp just kind of like wiggle up at the top, kind of do some swirls, or they'll slap at the top, and bass is a little bit, bass kind of like swipe. I don't know how to explain it. Let it sink, it'll shimmer down for a little while, and you'll slack line. You'll just let it sink, and then you'll pull it up, and then boom, 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 all the way here. Rod tip, I don't know if you can see, there's a way up there. Same thing, slack line it, let it sink. And you just quick, you can kind of just like do fast pops like this all the way up. Stop it. You try it a couple different ways. You can kind of just shake it, fish it low, fish it high. Look, there's a fry right here. You'd think there'd be a fry garter. Unless that's what I caught. That could be what it is too. I just caught the fry garter. Right. Now that the main feeding frenzy is over, I might start walking the bank. I don't know, do I want to go down this way or do I want to go down this way? Let's just start. Then hold on, I'm gonna do one more right along the dock. Yeah, like right there. First of all, that's where I aimed. That's where I got hit the first time. And it just didn't stick. Oh, like that. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Get in there. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there you go. Boom. This is a smaller guy. God, look how much he tried to come with the dang. A nasty old side salad. Man, what is... Alright, let's get the hook out of him first. We'll deal with that later. Alright. There we go. Like I said, right up under that dock. A little bit better of a lateral line. Beautiful fish. Good size. I'm going to say probably a little 2-pounder. Maybe 2 1/4. Oh, almost a 3-pounder? What? 2.89. Look at that. Beautiful little fish. And off he goes. All right, back to our regular business. I'm actually not going to take that. Put on another mock stick. It definitely very quickly became my favorite Senkos. I think they're just the perfect type of finesse, you know, sink rate, all that kind of stuff. If y'all have ever thrown a Senko, you know what I mean. Like there's some Senkos that just don't sink that fast. You feel like you're wasting your whole fishing day just waiting on this thing to sink. Oh, that was a terrible cast. I'll feel a little bit better about myself when I catch one away from that dock. Even though it's a good structure, at least this dock where the feeder just went off. Yeah, see that right there? And that's right where you would think a bass would be too. Did he grab it? Here we go. Oh, what? What was that? What did I swirl on? Or what did he swirl on? He swirled and then my line got tight. Let's leave it higher up in the column a little bit. I might, oh God, I'm gonna go back and grab, he's still right here chasing bait fish. Give that a shot. Maybe, just maybe, because he's chasing bait fish. It's all in the same spot. Chasing bait fish all in the same spot. These look like those little bitty shad. It's just not tricking them. I don't know if I can stay in the area long enough. I'm hoping I'll just make them mad. It's in the same spot. Oh, here he is. Oh no, I just hit my drag. Oh no. Finally, what is going on? Good. Sorry for putting you in the dirt, bud. Dude, that is the bendiest little. All right. Goodness. Jeez. All right, all right, all right. All right, I know. Don't hurt yourself. And how long did that take? Goodness. Right in the side of the mouth. Perfect little bite. Perfect spot. It took it long enough. There it goes. All right. Sorry for that little fishy. We're gonna weigh him since we got him finally. And persistence pays off. Goodness, he's not very heavy. He's maybe, judging off the other one, maybe right at 2 pounds a pound and quarter or 3/4. Oh God. Dude, look at that. What I tell you, right at 1 3/4. 1.8. All right, let's drop this guy back in here. Back over with all the bait fish he was chasing. What a mess, y'all. I was kind of hoping that would help. I don't know why. I mean, ants don't come off that easy. I didn't realize I had set my rod right in a freaking... I tell you what though, whenever I went to hook set, obviously my drag wasn't set, which story of my life. I didn't even, new combo didn't even cross my mind. And whenever I finally did, like my reel wasn't reeling right, and it kind of felt like it was just bending instead of reeling in. Like, look at that. I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but it moves quite a bit. Is my other one like that? Let's get all this stuff out of the ants. I mean, a tiny bit. Not anywhere near as much as that one. Hey, it was a little messy, but finally got our first bite on our new Kicking Their Bass combo. I don't have any more pockets. 4 catches now. 1 on the fluke, 1 and like 3 on the Wacky rig. Man, how cool is that? They were able to get a fish to bite like that. Oh no. Little bitty tiny ant. I don't know if it's carp or not, but the heck is this all muddy, dude. How did I not realize I was sitting down straight in an ant pile? Before it gets too late, I'm gonna, I would say call an audible, but it's not really an audible. It's just doing what we kept saying we were gonna do. So I feel like this time would be where they would kind of start moving the structure. Later in the day, it's getting dark. I don't know if bass care that it's dark though. Y'all know me though. You know, my evening bite is terrible. And I mean like this time of evening, like right when the sun starts going down, right when your last bite, and you just want that one last bite before you go home. That bite for me never comes. All right, because it's getting dark and I'm start making my way back. Hey, we caught some. Caught 4, what was it, 4 or 5? 4 of them. And some nice ones, a couple nice ones. Then like a little, what was it, almost 5 pounder, a 4.5 pounder. And then like an almost 4 pounder. And then, what else was there? Was that it? As far as like the decent ones, I caught that little 1.8. Then we caught 2 point something, 3 point something, and a 4.5, 4.4 basically. 4.4, 4.5. We'll race over to the truck real quick, toss a few more by the dock, and then call it there. Super low lights. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if you want a lighter stick when it's super dark. Oh, something flinging off. Or how that works.